Oh, you're rolling.
Forever, stay by me through any kind.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell am I anyway? My goodness, jeez. Well, my essence is something that I cannot confine with words as much as I might try. I am an embodiment of love, and I'm very grateful for this body to give me the experience of a lifetime. Who am I? I am an artist, for sure, but that term is misunderstood. We're all artists. There's no question about it. But we are not programmed to fully express who we really are, or know who we really are. But there are traditions throughout all of time that have systems for us to help us to remember who we are. But it requires listening, and as we become more and more fragmented apart from our own bodies, especially nowadays through nanotech, nanobots and technologies that are disrupting our electromagnetic health and well-being, and disrupting our biochemical nature, and certainly our mental aptitude and capacity to remember things. Bottom line, I think we're all the same stuff. All humanity is made of the same spirit, expressing in different forms. So we are Ohana. It is about aloha. And I have tremendous mahalo for that life, for this opportunity, and then to give life. Oh my God! So my greatest gift was to give my son life. What a beautiful thing! So to honor this life is what I've been trying to do. And through the arts, I can think of no better way. Through music, through painting, through singing, through celebrating, through gathering people together. I've produced how many wonderful festivals, music, multimedia festivals, and panel discussions and events for people to come together and just be at peace together at the same time. So who am I? I am part of you. I'm part of the birds singing. I'm part of an unending, incomprehensible continuum called God, which is a small, stupid word for something that's omniscient, omnipresent, everywhere, at all times. Does that answer your question, Kevin?
Tell me something about your art, and about you and how you feel about your art, and what you'd like people to know about your art and your expressions.
I feel passionate and very full of love for my art, for my artistry, my adventure in the arts, my advocacy for the arts, my education of the arts. Everything about art is the shit, all right? Just straight up. Because it's life. I mean, the art of anything that we're looking at, look at that. Look at that. I mean, just look at that. Look at that gecko, the beautiful gecko. The dove that comes in the morning shows me the iridescence in the wing. I see these all the colors. It's just like life blows me away, and it's to be celebrated. And so my art is just a blast. It's like, what am I going to do today? Well, and how do I apply the art? I'm known as the mistress of media because I want to do stained glass. I want to do beads. I want to do theater. I want to do comedy improv. I want to do writing. I've got 3 books that are waiting to be published and edited. And 10 CDs. I have a school, the Educational Arts Academy, that someday will happen. I don't know how, but I'm going to make it happen. Which is the curriculum being the arts, culinary arts, martial arts, performance arts, literary arts. That's the stuff of life. The liberal arts, to get a job and survive, so that sometimes you might have time to make art. That's just, history. I mean, I never know what kind of project I'm going to get involved in. So it's funny to answer the question. It's so dynamic and so changing every day. I'll start one project and then, oh my God, I've got to do this project, and then there's something happening that I need to be the photojournalist for, and then my art is always applying itself. Just, I'm going to rearrange my kitchen because I found some cool new plate at the garage sale or something, and it changes everything. It's a constant moving thing. It is life. Art is an organic thing. It isn't something that you just stick in a frame and stick on the wall, and it's worth such and such amount, and it's an investment for such and such. It's none of it's a living thing. We are all making our worlds more beautiful, or we're not. And as life becomes more and more flatland, and homogenized, and people become more constricted in their abilities to be dynamic, and you're supposed to agree all the time and be politically correct, and Republican, Democrat, all of this is designed to separate us from who we are. One family of creatives whose nature is to create. What's interesting is that, what I'm looking at in this transhumanist movement, where technocracy is infiltrating every aspect of our creative lives, the children are the ones being harmed the most. Now, as a mother, I can talk for the next 3 hours on this topic, but I want to just touch on it, because if a young person is learning as much from their experience of life as they are from a 2-dimensional program, and these programs, as we know, are designed to shape the mind. How those minds are being shaped is, in fact, separating them from their intuition, from their ability to just be like, sit on the porch and enjoy the bird songs. They have to be doing something. Their attention spans are being obliterated. And so, as we watch this unfold in our lives, as we watch others, conform to the constrictions of their job and only do their job, and that's it, and they are born, they work, they die, and they go to heaven, and that's the story. There's no creation in that. So it's antithetical to life. And children are growing up confused, because intuitively they still are intuitive beings, creative beings, and intuitively they know something's not quite right. And these stories don't ultimately make sense. Look at the world we're living in, when it's out of balance. And so the arts have always been the balancer, the medium through which our hearts can be shared and can teach and heal. So whatever challenges we've had from childhood, my God, if I went into my childhood. Whatever trauma we either collectively, individually, generationally, there's so much trauma, and the arts, without the arts, I wouldn't have made it, particularly without my music. I would not I don't think have survived to the age of 60. I don't think it would have happened. And I say that with great sincerity. My music was my way to make songs that showed me what was going on inside me. What am I feeling? I gotta make sense of this. There's no one I can talk to about this. It's up to me. My spiritual well-being is not in someone else's hands, nor is my sovereignty. So the arts for me are a tool, time-tested, global tool for self-learning, for self-governance, for self-healing, for self-inquiry. And if more and more people are engaged in that and not just, okay, politicians, tell me what's next. It's not up to me. You guys are running the show. Okay, doctor, tell me what I need now. Whatever. It's a relinquish. We're in the period where people are relinquishing their rights without even really being educated about what they are to begin with. So the arts are reminders and invitations for us to say, okay, who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? And what is all of this for? How can we learn this from a fucking phone? How are we going to proceed as humanity on a planet that is crying out for us to say enough is enough?
What is a real artist for you?
For me, someone who does not actually see a difference between life and art. It's all art. Art is life. Life is, thou art that. We are art. Our bodies are like the most magnificent masterpiece that one could fathom, and I can't even fathom. No one who could fathom even this body that we inhabit. This is all the greatest art. Nature is the penultimate art. But an artist is someone who is devoted to the practice of art because they are being shown, they're being taught, they're being instructed. Every second they pick up a brush or try to write a song or figure out how to sing it in front of people or whatever the form is, it's a spiritual practice.
Where are you right now? Where are you right now as far as your life and your art and your expectations?
I'm in a new chapter. I'm gearing up for a very tabula rasa, clean slate approach to my art. There are projects that I still want to do that are complete the books, complete the Educational Arts Academy, manifest tons of stuff, tons of projects. But in terms of the next phase, I don't know. So here we are at the beginning of this new chapter that we're all in, individually and collectively. And the opportunity is always there. Like, never does the opportunity go somewhere else. The time is always now to say, okay, we want a better story. This play is done. That we are in the new chapter, and this is going to take a village. This is going to take all of us. It's not some one story, or it's not the saviors coming to fix it all. This is a cooperative. This is about cooperation and opening our minds to each other in a wider way than we've ever been able to so far in modernity. So we have descended, not evolved, in terms of what we're seeing right now, and politically, socioeconomically, all of that. This is not about the story of war. It's not about profit. It's not about these things that we're supposed to think it is about, and it's just unavoidable. This is human nature. No, it's not. So as we are in this new chapter, how can we, yes, we can employ the technology. We can use the phone to have this conversation and in order to share it with a wider, not just you and I. Yes, we can use AI to say, what happened on this date when you're writing litigation against, PGB or TMT or all of the issues that are pressing upon us in the illegally occupied territory that is Hawaii. Or whatever the issue might be, whatever the war is, whatever the, HEVA, whatever the anti-life scenario is, we can get back to what is pro-life, what is for life. That requires us to be creative, and we're not going to be able to exercise our full creativity under this ceiling that we're all under. We have to shatter the ceiling first here. Nowhere else but here. What are you thinking? What are you bringing in? Well, the artist is trying to bring in, what's the new project? How can I make that better? How can I make that more beautiful? What I thought to do was to kind of leave us all with this song, a song form, accompanied by the chickens, and written over 40 years ago to someone I didn't know, a timeless kind of song about friendship.
Will you be my friend?
All of you.
Forever. Stay by me through any kind of weather. Yes, you will be my honeybee. Forever, I will be yours. Never, never land. I will be yours. Never, never land.
Yeah, let's be friends. Come on, come on, come on. It's all about love. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get over our stuff. Come on, come on, come on. Whatever we got to do to get over it, that's what we do. All the healing modalities of all time, throughout all of time, all of history, art, music, shut up. Technology, no matter what, that's our job. If we are slack on our job, being human for each other, never allowing inhumanity to occur, ever, insisting that things are more beautiful, just not accepting bullshit, then actually it will change. But we're somehow not centered and in full faith that we can do this, in full faith that it's our birthright as artists, as co-creators. It's not some savior gonna come here. It's not some government that's gonna, really? It's you, it's me, and I'll drink to us as friends forming a new chapter on this planet now. So yeah, get your paintbrushes out, bust out the old banjo, create parties for people to get together and read poetry, tell stories again. Let's get back to who we are, the reality on this planet, because she's not going anywhere. And as a matter of fact, she's real close to being like, I'm pretty much done with y'all. So before that happens, while we're still here, so blessed to be here, let's make